And that's right. We want to emphasize that the ultimate decision is in the hands of the Jackson School Board, but the Jackson City Council president is asking JPS to consider alternatives instead of closing all those 16 schools that are on that list to be closed down. Jackson City Council President Aaron Banks believes that JPS superintendent should have done a better job of communicating with the public before announcing his recent recommendation to close 16 schools in the district.
Hearing constituents say, there were decisions that are already kind of made without input or without solutions on how this could have been avoided.
Am I saying that it won't take some work, that it won't take some effort, that we might not have to rethink how we manage?
Banks believes JPS should consider alternatives to closing Whitten Middle and Wingfield High.
Instead of closing Whitney, bringing those students over from Whitney into the ninth grade wing of Wingfield and filling that high school up. And I think these are alternatives that have to be looked at.
Dr. Eric Green unveiled the shutdown plan as part of an optimization plan last week because of dropping enrollment. Each year, more than 1,000 students leave JPS.
I think that in this case, the less is more approach is really pertinent. We have a lot of buildings in the city that the district is spending a lot of resources on.
I'm a graduate of Wingfield High School class of 2000, so we have a really big alumni association. And so a lot of people are concerned because a lot of us, we still live in the area.
Mental health counselor Nadia Gaynor worried about disruptions in the classroom if Wingfield is consolidated with Forest Hill and Jim Hill.
One of the concerns, especially at the high school level, is just an increase in violence if you merge rival schools together.
But we do expect that, just like children anywhere else, that our scholars can learn to get along in a space. Just like they learn to have conflict, they can learn to get along.
Council President Banks has another concern. 7 schools on the list recommended for closure also serve as city voting precincts.
I think that there has to be a conversation with the council because we have to deal with the redistricting and we have to deal with voting precincts.
Now, Dr. Green emphasized in this week that this plan, this recommendation is not set in stone. It could change before the school board makes a final vote on which schools will close by the end of the year. For now, we're live in South Jackson. Ross Adams, 16 WAPT News.